Pilot Philip Adair fought 64 Japanese planes by himself and survived. This is his first-hand account.
And I could see way off in the distance what looked like a flight of 4 airplanes. So I did another circle, and the time I came around the second time, I could see that it wasn't a flight of 4 airplanes, it was 4 flights of airplanes. What am I going to do? I'm up here by myself, and that's a little bit of a heavy job to take on, but I just couldn't sit there and do nothing. So I dove down in front where they could see me, and see me quite well. Turned into them and started shooting from front quarter and attack. And then I did that to the first, to the flight, the lead flight. And I swung around off to the side and shot at the second flight on the left as I went by. Then I turned around and came back to attack the flights on the other side. I couldn't get the one except the one on the outside, so I picked that flight. And he was kind of stupid. He just sat there, and so I went up and started shooting at him. I could see the gear drop, and he kind of rolled over and went into an inverted flight, and then spiraled off down. I followed him until he crashed in the jungle, and I came on back up again. And I thought, well, this has worked pretty good. I'll just try to hit the bombers again. Big mistake. And about that time I could hear the bullets hitting my airplane, and there was a big explosion. One bullet went through the canopy right behind my head, and it severed the fuel vent line, and it was the vapors from the fuel vent line that caused a big explosion. And I saw a fire coming around both sides of the armor plate. But I'm busy trying to get away, and the fire went out right away, so that's fine. And trying to get away, I wasn't getting away fast enough from that Zero that was coming up shooting at me, so I wound in full nose down trim, which pushed it more nose down and made me get away a little faster. And about the time I got it wound all the way down, I got a bullet through there that cut the elevator trim cable. So I'm stuck in a P-40 with full nose down trim a long ways from home. And I'm losing altitude and getting down close to the jungle. So finally I got smart and said, well, if the airplane wants to go down, all I have to do is turn it right side up and let it do what it wants to do. It'll climb. So, and I'm still flying upside down. I came in from the south, and when I started letting the airplane down to where I was close to the ground, put the gear handle down, squeezed the hydraulic pump trigger. The gear went up and locked instead of down because I was upside down. And at the last minute, just before I was down to the ground, I flipped it over to where it was right side up again, put the flaps down, cut the throttle, and got it on the ground. And after that, I didn't care what happened to it. We went rolling down the runways a little way, and I was home all in one piece.